What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more Terra Invicta as Project Exodus. We are in our space era where we're just kind of taking over everything we possibly can. We're working on getting exotic heat sinks, colony core, and solar farms to include our space economy, but we are running low on funds, so we're going to see how we can fix this. Right now, we're changing our investment in the African Union, in the South American Union, and the European Union to have a little bit more focus on our funding output here. I think I might also drop space defenses. I don't think we need it at this point in time. So we'll run something like this. Let's drop the military down too. I think we'll be fine. I don't think anyone's going to attack us. Honestly, do I drop Unity down here too? I mean, our Unity's pretty high. Drop it down. Yeah, this looks good for now in both of our states. We need the funding. Canada should also have pretty high funding focus. Drop funding up to 2 and drop your space defense. We have dominance in space with our Earth defense fleet, and we should be all right. Don't think anyone's going to attack us. We have Polkiob base over here building some defense arrays. This is the only thing that is not defended right now. Everything else already has some kind of defense, 1.6k here. So we need to get a little bit more of these. As long as you make it to 29th of November without getting bombarded, we will be fine. So let's see if we can do that. Other news, let's look at what the aliens are doing. The aliens. Colony core is done. We can now found colonies. We are over our mission control cap by quite a lot. Cost money. Okay. Let's work on getting some of the better money-making stuff for us. This thing. Costs 21, but once you have income, it makes so much more than that. Let's get the nano manufacturing complex. It might be good instead of doing these space resorts and shit to just build a huge manufacturing base around a planet. Like, we just build a bunch of manufacturing ships around. Yeah, I think we're gonna take Venus over. Colony mining complex, let's favorite that. That gives us more resources. That'll be very valuable. I can see our getting a little low over here. Most of it can fix itself, though. Should have a bunch of research becoming available now that we finished that early tech off. Confirm your assignments. I don't care what everyone's doing. They're all doing advised missions. That's fine. Most of them have really good stats anyway. Let's just keep bumping up command here. You get diminishing returns with advised, but it doesn't matter. The admin boost alone will be enough to really make our nations feel a lot better. I was doing espionage, but since you're focusing on advice now, let's just do some science. I think your espionage is high enough. We're not even worrying about what's going on in Earth anyway. Professor, you need 10 more points to do anything. Let's focus on your science as well. Maybe security. Or I could start taking the actual affluent traits to give them income, but one income's not... At this point, you can't really scoff at any of those, like, prosperous traits. Though it is, no, I can still say it's fucking worthless. It's only 2 in the grand scheme of things when you have, you know, we get 1.6k over here, 9.25. We get everything from this this union of states, but now we're working on getting that up higher. So it'll fix itself. We just stopped pushing the bulletin there, and that's kind of the expense here. So... Oh, you can see our HAB modules. We're actually going to be in a net loss. So we need to build another space dock. Space command. So let's go to over here. We don't have the excess to do it. Okay. Interesting. So I need to actually come and take over some of these stations, I guess. We're going to start probably assigning some ships to taking over stations. Colony mining complex. Let's go ahead and knock that out. That'll be valuable. And what are we doing now? Well, look at the tech we need to go for launch and constructed Bifrost.
They'll stay loyal to the cause.
Offering counsel.
Making things safe for our people.
Minor portion. Okay, whatever. But looking at the text we need for this, right? There's phased array lasers. We're getting that right now. There is Titanic spacecraft, antimatter propulsion, or terawatt fusion reactor. I believe we're working on the terawatt fusion reactor. Like, I think it's gas core fission. Oh, it's fission, not fusion. Okay. Well, let's look at the terawatt. So there's two options. There's antimatter propulsion, which is over here after antimatter mass production and magnetic plasma. Titanic spacecraft is also, where was that? Right here as well. We're not too far off that. We just need fleet logistics, which is going to be done after integrated Earth space economy. And then there was Interstellar launch facility. Let's look at that one. Interstellar. Let's look at launch facility. Am I crazy? You fool tree. This one. Construction site for interstellar spacecraft. Massive launching lasers propel the ship in its journey. Mission control, 20 mission control. Okay. So what is this? What is the global tech that this is based on? It's not this. Oh, it's this one. So we're gonna get this one. It's gonna give us interstellar launch facility. It's gonna give us phase-based lasers, right? So that's gonna knock out 2 with 1. Phased array lasers. Okay. I don't see that in this. I guess it's the global tech. You need the global tech. So that'll be that one. That'll be that one. Antimatter propulsion we can work towards, and Titanic spacecraft we'll work towards theirs. Okay, so now we have some goals and research. That'll be what we really are focusing on. We just got to maintain what we're currently doing right now, which is going to be fine. Just got to maintain our control over some points. Don't even have to go out and expand, though we could. Looks like Alexandrov base is done. Cool. We just need to do Polkiev base. We'll be all right.
Violence is abating.
And what do we do now? I think we just come out, like, make a huge situation over here in Mercury and use it to just mass produce stuff. Economy expands in the African Union. That's terrifying. So we could work on some of these, or we could just ditch it in some ways, right? Well, there's Space Resort, right? Let's just hypothetically keep that out there. So what if I drop these down a little bit and hard focus the 2 things that I really want to control here? Because this stuff's all nice, but we don't really need it right now, right? Now, we can fight off the aliens. They are sending more to low Earth orbit, which is a concern. Ships build faster, more mining output, bonus investment, more mining output, nano manufacturing. So all of our tech's just finished. Let's look and see. Let's do... Don't care about any of these, really. Let's work on the terawatt stuff, because that was mentioned as potentially necessary. Public behavior monitoring, Xenoscience Institute. Let's get that command center. Where's that massive thing that makes money for us? It was the, did we already get it? I think we just bought it already. Let's work on this. I'm kind of choosing these just off rip right now. Not the best idea. Let's look at the Earth Defense Fleet. Can we afford to resupply you? Oh, you need to have the resources. Okay. I think this is enough. Let's resupply you. Cool. No, you still need more. Shit. Okay, continue. So we have a fleet inbound. It has 2.4K, 16 ships. Most of their strength comes from dreadnoughts. They're pretty bad dreadnoughts. I guess this is their armies mobilizing and uniting, right? Low Mars orbit, low Ceres orbit, low Dione orbit. Oh, God. All right. Make sure we're investing in mission control again, by the way.
Every time I have to pay a
All right,
tariff.
there's the space economy. This goes towards Titanic spacecrafts, which I want. That's self-explanatory. Here's Space Resorts Town. Revenue from space sales now actually matters a little bit. I don't care too much. Just knock off that one. I'm not doing those anymore. Let's get battle stations. I don't think we'll need it, but it could be useful. Let's also go back to this Shuttleworth Resort I was building. And I want to change out what we're using. We were using these fission reactor farms. If we use solar farms instead, it's a lot less expensive. So solar farms here instead. If I use space resorts, it goes from 30 to 90. So it triples the cost, but you get more than triple the income, at least for that. Monthly support is 624.19. 354.9. So it okay, it's almost not worth it from the support cost. I'd rather go full on space resorts here. Having 2 agricultural complexes is going to fix all of these to where it doesn't matter what we put out here, though. Let's do 1 space resort, and let's just see. Takes an extra 60 per. Probably don't need as many of these agricultural complexes as I thought we would. We'll see how this goes. Maybe those can produce extra goods or something. I don't know. We'll let it go as it is. We still need more mission control. Could ditch some of the ships that we're building. Or honestly get rid of some of these defensive platforms. They're alright, but they're not super helpful sometimes. Lock our assignments in. Join Earth Defense Fleet. Join Earth Defense Fleet. And I think that's the end of our ship construction on Earth, right? Battle cruiser in 23 days, and then we're all good on Earth's side.
Offering assistance.
And there's the Luna stuff,
think
but
we had a breakthrough.
we'll let Luna take its time.
Offering assistance.
Okay, go ahead and take our... we
Protecting
have
our
Echo 1.
interests.
Scuttle this damn ship.
Lending my expertise.
Oh my god, they killed our professor. Scuttle it. Get rid of this. Oh no! That's fucking despicable. Recruit. Okay. Do we have a... This is going to work out in the perfect timing. This is what happens when I stop paying attention to what's going on in my whole situation here. Computer science. Monthly income. Prosperous astronomer, low profile. About this executive. Anyone have, like... No one has the stats. That's so tragic. Whatever, let's just get a scientist. Throw him in there. Welcome to the org. What the fuck am I putting in? Okay, let's just throw some of these in onto you. That'll boost you up real fast. Let's just throw the Bifrost command staff too. Grabbin's now going to be at pretty high amount. Let's do more. Oh, we're out of... We can't even have enough money to put them on the org. Oh, we're going to lose money. Okay, let's just go ahead and sell some stuff then. I don't even have 1 unit of antimatter to sell. I could do... I still better do metals here. Do another 10k metals or 20k metals. And let's get our Lorena all kitted out here. So we want to give her the government trait. People starting to assassinate my guys. I gotta boost people's security now then. That's a wake-up call, that's what it is. Where do we go from here? Well... I honestly just want the space mining output. The other stats are cool too. Let's give her the government trait, because that's what this guy had. Let's get streetwise. Connected. And let's keep boosting your at. Well, what's your admin going to be now? Keep boosting it. I don't care for half of these damn things. Go and sell some of these. Don't need these orgs. Sell Ithaca Financial too. Yeah, we'll fix this slowly. It's fine. We're just going to automate her anyway. We just want to get our stats up so we don't lose out on a bunch of stuff. What's going on that I need to do? Do I need to research something?
I will report when my mission is
Why
complete.
can I not on pause?
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
This stuff's all done. It's the orc pool. Do I have too many things in the orc pool? I gotta rid of some of these stuff. Let's get rid of Polis marketing. There you go. Orc pool is too high. Okay, well, we'll just let her do her thing.
Violence is abating.
Hopefully no one else gets fucking assassinated. Oh, this is good. It's that favorite there.
Cleaning things up.
Yeah,
Prepping
we have
for my
pretty low
next
security.
mission.
Let's max out people's security
Cleaning
here.
things up.
Don't really care
We'll
about
be ready
too
for
many
new orders soon.
stats. You can throw other
Prepping for
stuff
next
on
mission.
here.
We'll be ready for new orders
Get
soon.
your security up too. That's a big like wrench in my stuff. Caused me to be under my orc limit. Whatever. There's the phase-based arrays on the other base that we have. Losing money again. To be expected. Being terrorized in Thailand. Control point or control of a hab. Just control cap. Okay. Control point cap is increasing. There's phased array lasers. So we want to work towards the antimatter stuff. Antimatter propulsion. So let's do the mass production first. What do we need? Titanic spacecraft, interstellar launch facilities. Phaser turrets are all good for us, but not necessarily right now. Joint Echo 24. How much money are we going to be making off the space resort when it's finished? May, looks like. Well, December and then May for the resorts themselves. Making money again. Cool. I think it's because the
Ready
rain
for
over
my
here is
mission.
now kitted out. I'll automate everybody. Just let them go do their thing. We could do some more alien activity investigation. There's also a bunch of, well, no, not a ton. Lock them in. Let them go do their thing. We are all into getting all the global text that we need. Sea level rising is increased. There's our HAB modules for low Mercury orbit. There's our space commands. Ship launch, join the Earth Defense Fleet. Earth Defense Fleet. Now Earth Defense Fleet is actually kitted. Go ahead and keep resupplying. Should be alright now. Oh god, how much propellant do you fucking need? Not a ton. We're mostly, well, we needed quite a bit. That's
I will
unfortunate.
help them.
I believe
Where's
they'll
this
stay
fleet that's
loyal to the
arriving
cause.
soon?
I think we had a breakthrough.
Offering counsel.
Low Mars, low
I will help
Ceres. I don't care about that one. Where's the big one that's coming to Earth? We're seeing one. It's at the top here. Give me a warning for this thing. 2nd of January, 2040. See if we can do it. We'll have to engage my
Order is returning.
defensive stations first, I think. It's only 2.4. And our defensive platforms are 2. Yeah, we should be fine here. Pretty sure. Please transfer. Low series. Control investment's pretty high here. Let's max this one. Drop the knowledge investment. Don't need that. Let's do a little bit more into mission control. And that seems good. I think you're at a good level now where I can actually start investing in both of you. Let's boost mission control as well over here. Do like 1 point in knowledge too. Yeah, this should be fine. Hybrid armor. Phase cannons. These are all good. We don't need to actually go down any of these paths though. We just gotta research. And then build something. Some lighting is done in Merapi. Cool. There's the Shuttleworth Resort, the Ring Core. Take me there. Base hotels. We need to build our solar farms first, which will be done in February. All right, sortie of the Earth Defense Fleet. Let's see how we do. Delta V expenditure. Time to arrival quite a little bit. Let's see what they do. Okay, let's see what everyone's running. You're all doing some other commands. Investigator, we're gonna get your security. We're gonna get everyone's security capped up now that we got someone assassinating our people. Don't like that at all. Was kind of them to kill the old dude though. He had it coming. He was over the hill. Okay, more projects here. 142. That's the one we're supposed to be engaging. Oh, they're splitting up. Are they? Or is it just a bunch of fleets? That's when we're supposed to intercept. 142. Earth Defense Fleet. 12th of May.
Offering support.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Oh, you son of a fucking bitch.
Making things safe for our people.
I will help them.
Offering assistance.
Resupply, please. Are you fully resupplied? Like, what are your pellet values? Oh God, find that. I need the Victor. Wait, unless they fucked off. Victor 1. What is Victor 142 doing? Oh, they're going back. They're leaving. They got here. They said they have some. They're too scary, and then they're leaving. Okay, good. I mean that works. No fight is a good fight for us because we just need to maintain business as usual.
Violence is abating.
Speaking of that, let's go ahead and look at our one advisor. Maybe I can assign more orgs to her now that I actually have money. Or are we capped? We are capped. Okay. Most of these are good orgs, though, that actually give us funds. CIA would give her a ton, but it costs 400. Arriving in Ceres orbit. I'm not worried about any of our stations here. Our smallest outpost has 6k strength, and so their best attacking fleet is weaker than our main fleet, and that has the fucking mothership. So we're chilling. Now we can't attack any of their stations because their stations have so much strength too as well, but we'll be fine.
Your orders.
So maybe I
Ready.
want to try to steal something to get mission control. Did you have some? You had 9 mission control. I could take it back. I don't think I need to though. I think we're good with what we've got. All right, I'll lock in. Let them auto stow stuff. We're kind of in the end game here. I think we're gonna step away and then come back once we get some more of these global techs. We already are getting the stuff we need for Interstellar launch facility. We just gotta get lucky and have that pop up as one of our available techs to do. We're getting towards Titanic spacecraft. Antimatter propulsion is going to be the one after antimatter mass production. So we're almost there. Just a matter of researching all the techs and then building some stuff, and we should be mission complete. So I'm a step away, and I'll bring you guys back once I have an update on our science progress.
I think we had
All
a
right,
breakthrough.
time for a quick check-in. We're about to finish fleet logistics here, which should... What the hell is this? This should get us towards Titanic spacecraft, right?
I
Will be
think
the
we
next
had the
unlock
breakthrough.
we can grab there.
Offering assistance.
Sure.
Gets us
I've seen
towards
those shows.
Interstellar launch facility. So let's do that. Grab on Titanic spacecraft, unlocks Titans. I'm very curious on what the Titan tech is. So let's go and look at that real quick. Where are you? Am I crazy? Titans. Oh. Hardpoint 6 cost a lot to build. 33.2k tons. Big ships is what those are. Total cost for ships reduced by 15. Favorite that, please. Please our fleet and have construction by 25% without violating. Well, we're a little bit over that right now, so we're gonna obsolete that real quick. Yeah, misdirection is not our best bet here. We're also getting, at some point, the AI got the rightmost slot here and took control of the choosing the tech, and they did independence movements, so that's the thing. We're knocking out some other stuff. I'm working right now on getting our Mercury set up to be a tier 3
Things are
setup right now.
stabilizing.
We're also finished our construction, so I need to kind of unify some of these fleets over here, but I don't
Things are
really
stabilizing.
mind right now. They're stabilizing. They're choosing to assemble kind of larger fleets to attack us in the different orbits, but they're not assembling any fleets large enough to actually like risk our foundries and platforms and things. So giving me time to kind of build up peacefully in the background here. You can see we're going to do a new build-up order for our space commands here. We're going to add these nano factories, because if these aren't actually working, like if they're idling, they should produce enough money to where we counteract the cost of this org. At least I think they will once they get built. We'll have to see whenever these come around and get built next February. But if they do, we're going to spec into those. We're also going to change our... What's it called? Our research institution we're running on planets. We'll change those too. Let's go ahead and build... What do we want to get next? Well, where's the one that makes our ships cost less? We are under our cap here. But let's still do this. Actually, do terawatt core fission reactor. We don't need that stuff. We're not really going to do any crazy expansion beyond what it takes to get our expenses right-sized. I've designed a new thing that I'm going to call a factory here. This is Volinov, and we're going to just basically load it up with these manufacturing complexes and a couple farms and things. This should all work out. It's going to take a whole year to get these assigned and built there, but it doesn't really matter. We're kind of just letting time pass here. The aliens aren't actually going into the inner planets. They're staying
Offering
within
support.
Ceres and Mars and
I
stuff. They got to
believe
work their
they'll
way
stay
inward,
loyal to the cause,
apparently.
protecting our interests.
But for now, I guess we're just sitting
will
on
help
text
them.
here. This should count
Offering
as
assistance.
getting Titanic
I
spacecraft
will
soon.
help them.
Cool. Interstellar launch facility. We need to still find out what we're missing there. But we're also getting the antimatter about a third of the way through it. So just kind of churning through, letting things progress here. Leveling up our new advisor slowly. Speaking of, let's get her admin boosted, because we love admin. I could just throw CIA on her. Probably not the best idea, but it's an idea. If we had more funds, I'd do it. But for now, we're just going to let her just kind of pass. It's not super important, not super critical. We're not really doing too much on the Earth. I mean, I could feed South America the rest of this land over here, but for now, I just want to make sure our counselors stay alive and don't get assassinated like that one dude. May he rest in peace and all that jazz. So we're just upgrading security there. But yeah, just waiting for our tech to pass, and then eventually I'm going to keep expanding our infrastructure and Mercury to get us more tech boost. Try to hit that 10K mark. That'd be kind of sick. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I'll bring you guys back once I have yet another update. All right, we're real close to finishing Titanic spacecraft. I thought I would check in. It's an interesting part of the game where we're in, where we're kind of just AFKing in a lot of ways, letting our nation slowly build up and use our command point cap that I've done some tech to improve upon and expand. That way we don't constantly go over our cap. So we're just kind of letting everything run on autopilot. I'm very slowly building up the space docks and space commands over in Mercury orbit over here. We're also converting our research campuses to be larger and better here. So we're going to see how this all looks once it gets built out. I've yet to let this all be researched, but we'll see how this all turns out. It should give us a nice little boost in research, probably triple our value, right? Because right now it goes 200, and I think the normal campus was 60. So we're going to have a really big increase to our research here. It does take a lot of materials and base metals, so we've burned through our stockpile of those, and I've only was able to upgrade 2 of the stations. So we still have, like, what is that, 4 more to go to upgrade, so I'm working on that slowly. But we did fix our money income by creating this factory resource here and having it to where it just makes money whenever it's not building something. We're doing all right. Plus, we have really low, like, actual cost for maintaining this, other than, I guess, the materials that go into the manufacturing. Yeah, those are pretty expensive. Why do these say this is actually creating materials for us? This is see, here's the weird thing. I think it is. See, this is what's really strange. It's because here it says 7.4, but here it's negative, and this is positive. Is this increasing? Oh, it's because we are mining the resources. Oh, we forgot we had the mines here. Okay, now it makes sense. We are actually making a positive on a lot of them, but we are running negative in our materials because we have so many of these manufactories. But I'm fine converting materials into cash because we need the cash this place makes. So that makes sense. All right, let's finish Titanic spacecraft and think about what we want to do
By
next.
the numbers.
Our research is a little bit lower. We're up to like 7.4. That's why I'm a little disappointed here.
To die on some miserable
All right, here is the
poison
Titanic spacecraft. Where do we go next? Well, independent hab, civilian complex, independent habs. That's just cool. Oh, better admin levels could be good to give us boosts. Devolved space command. Yeah, these are good techs that we've missed a little bit. Question is, what do we need for our mission, right? So we need Interstellar Launch Facility and Terawatt Fusion Reactor or Antimatter Propulsion. Terawatt Fusion Reactor is, or Antimatter Propulsion is going to be the next one after Antimatter Mass Production. So let's look at Interstellar Launch Facility. I believe requirement for the following faction products: Interstellar Launch Facility. Interstellar. Let's go to full tree here. I believe we're actually have everything we need for that, right? Because we look at the full tree. It's right here. We need antimatter propulsion. Requires mission control even when unpowered. It costs a lot to support, but we can support that on Mercury. Not actually terrible here. The build, 500. Fuck, okay. 500 exotics. We're gonna have to go and start chasing down enemy fleets to get that quantity. Unless we can make exotics. What do we have options for with exotics? These are all build cost here. That's gonna be rough. We can... I wish I could buy exotics. Maybe we can sell them and they're not that valuable, but 75 per unit. So at that selling price, in order to do the Interstellar Launch Facility, you need 75 times 500. Let's do some quick math here to see if I really need to worry about getting the exotics. Got the calculator app. So 75 times 500 is going to be 37,000 credits in order to pay off the cost of this and exotics. That would actually be fine. The question is, how much boost are we going to need? Okay, I've started investing back into boost again. Real quick, let's just add a little boost investment in all of our places. Get us back to getting more boost. A little bit of boost here as well. Okay, that also means we should maybe go and try to fight some more. But we did just get back our fissile compounds. There's nowhere we can just get exotics by prospecting. Yeah, that's not a thing. That's fine. I think we'll make it work. We'll make it work. It depends on how much boost that comes with that. We'll probably be fine. Probably. We'll see. But with that, I don't think we need to really focus too much. I think we have all the techs except for the antimatter ones that we really need. Let's get interplanetary polities. I think that'll be really good for us. What is genies? Methuselah therapies, trainings. This is all just gives you better advisors. We don't really need better advisors right now. Let's go ahead and do this. Now let's actually drop down all of our focus and put everything we can into antimatter mass production to get that done. That sounds good. I'll wait till this is research and I'll bring you guys back. Hopefully we'll have completed all of our different space dock improvements. And who knows, maybe I'll take some fights against some of the alien fleets. There's not 5.4k with 32, 12k with now getting 3-star fleets. Cause for concern. But are any of these actually inbound to Earth here? None that are worrying here. Hoping the larger fleets don't actually fly away. Yeah, we'll have to see. Maybe we have to keep investing a little bit more into our defenses. Like even then, like our defensive platforms can still do a lot. Not these small stations. These are all worthless now that we're not really focusing. But like 3.9k, 6k, 7k. I'm also gonna try to upgrade these to the next level. But like even our factory here has 5k in defense. So we have some time. But we'll get that turned through. I think we'll make it. I think we'll be fine. It's just the antimatter propulsion and interstellar launch facility, which we can get after antimatter mass production. Right? So it goes antimatter mass production, antimatter propulsion, and that gets you interstellar launch facility. Yeah, so only 125,000 research away. Hell, even let's drop the global techs. We only need one focus here. Let's get this done as soon as possible. 2042 of February, let's get there. All right, we're just about to finish antimatter mass production here. I'm saving up all of our resources to make a play for those launch facilities once we can unlock those. Look over here. After this, it's just antimatter propulsion, then we should unlock interstellar launch facilities. We need a lot of special projects that I'd like to grow for, but right now we're just kind of working on some small things, getting our Titans boosted. This one will reduce our command point or our mission control usage by our ships. Though we do have some excess, I still want to make sure we turn out all right there. And this one reduces the amount of damage our ships take. Getting our quality of our ships up a little bit more would be very nice to have. You can see our main fleet up here is at 4.5k strength. And then our other fleets, if we combine all of their strength together, I haven't united them up, but 1.1, I wish it would not close this out. 1.7, so that's 2.8. And then we have 2.2, so about 5k strength in my other fleet, which is respectable, but considering they've now amassed some level 3 fleets that are pretty strong, we gotta keep a watch out for a lot of these. But hopefully they won't do anything beyond with these fleets here that have slowly amassed. They still have a long way to go before they can actually threaten us. So let's kind of lock this stuff in for now. And let's get this antimatter mass production. Good. What am I missing? What am I missing for antimatter propulsion here? Magnetic plasma confinement. That's a fast one. I should have done that one in the other slot. That's my mistake. We'll get that done very fast, though. It's going to be done in April of next year. We're putting all of our focus into it. 238 tech towards it.
I believe they'll stay loyal.
We're up to
the cause.
10k research daily. That means one of my factories got finished here. We're still building the space commands, but looks like our research campus got finished. Yeah, look at that. 1.6k science coming out of that. There's our Titans. Let's check out that tech. This is an interesting ship idea here. So let's go ahead and real quick just check and see what we want to do next. Have to keep an eye out for those damn... What's the word? Let's get point defense phaser turrets. Let's get some of the cheap stuff. I have to keep an eye out because I'm now worried that they're going to amass enough strength to kind of contest us before we amass everything. I'm also hoping we can buy exotics. If I'm wrong and you can't buy exotics, we're going to have a problem because I'm going to have to just grind out and fight ships, which is fine. We're amassing the resources to do just that. But we'll see. Do I want to keep investing into our mission control or something else? So our space command here, they don't really cost much. It costs us some money. But that's also, once they actually have them set up, you actually make money. So it just costs us material and noble metals. Kind of want to save up, though. We'll just do mission as usual. Right now, our African Union is growing very fast. That's 20,000 billion GDP. I guess there's that's not that actual number means. It's like, what's that? Like, not trillion. Is that quadrillion? Quadrillion. Yeah, 20 quadrillion, which is about the size of China, and it's much larger than the USA. The USA has been ran into the dirt. We still have more boats than them, and we're doing better with the EU. Producing a decent amount. Their science output. So let's just take a look real quick and see how the other factions are doing. We just have gotten a respectable amount of science. There's still a dirt of us. Them and the servants are the only ones that I guess humanity first. These two factions down here have basically been eliminated from Earth. They are irrelevant. They have no... A lot of these guys haven't even learned about exotics. But no one has any antimatter. Do I want to just make an attempt at colonizing one of the large planets? Now let's just see. If I go out and find Jupiter. Somewhere I will find Jupiter. They got a lot of shit around Jupiter, huh? And Saturn. And Uranus. Let's do Jupiter. Maybe not orbits. Oh. 750-day limit. Okay. I think we have Mission Jupiter. I guess I have to put a ship out there. Whatever. We'll let time pass. Time to do some research. Hopefully we can get some good progress here. And then have maybe like 1 or 2 more episodes. So go ahead and I'll come back once you get magnetic plasma confinement. Shouldn't take too long. And we can start getting to the end-to-end game here. All right, I missed the notification here, but we did unlock the previous prior tech, and now we can do antimatter propulsion. This will let us get interstellar launch facility, which I think will be good for us. Let's go and grab that. So it looks like it's gonna be done March to 1 year until we can get that done. We're also assembling all of our navies in Earth defense with the Earth defense fleet over here because we have an inbound assault craft. I think they will bypass us and just go and land on Earth, which is fine. I don't think we have anything to really be concerned about. This 2K stack over here could cause some problems, but I don't think we'll have any problem with them. We'll probably fight them just to see if we can get some more exotics. But nothing really interesting going around. They don't have too many. They have some fleets that are looking to fight our Habs, but we're doing all right here. I'm getting up some other techs that boost our shipboard laser weapons. There's also, we got the Atom Smasher project that lets you actually generate, or at least we have it available, generates antimatter, a very minute amount, monthly. So I'm debating making a play for that. We will see. I think I'm going to see what happens with the Interstellar Launch Facility. If we actually do need to go and farm exotics, I'm definitely going to go and build the Atom Smasher and things. But for now, I think we're at a good stability point, and we don't need to antagonize the aliens anymore, right? Like, we need a good solution to fuel our drives, right? Because we can't go super far out into the solar system. We just don't have the drives. We don't have the fissiles, and I actually can't even send Habs out there. I almost need to assemble a fleet and go and claim part of Jupiter and use that as like a fueling station, maybe, and do like the whole scoop thing. We'll see. But for now, I think we can get by with what we've got. Hopefully, after this tech is done, we're blaring through it, we'll be all right. So let's try to push through this tech and see how hard it is to actually get that interstellar launch facility. All right, real quick, we are going to have some kind of fleet action here. This is the Victor 154 inbound to Earth. We're going to wait till they get a little closer. We're going to send the Earth Defense Fleet to go and intercept them here. They have a total of 15 ships. We have, I can't see it behind the damn thing, but it looks like 22. They're going to arrive in March 9th. Can we intercept them? So this is Victor 154. They're now leaving. How much Delta V do we got to use here? Well, wait. If they are confident in actually getting up to Earth, they should have to fight us. Let's follow this fleet here. Victor 154. Let's see, they might be changing their direction. Arriving on the 9th of March. Sortie with the Earth Defense Fleet. Delta V. Okay. Oh, these are the other fleets we have. Let's make sure these guys are doing fine. You're still transferring. I want you to transfer to that space dock around Earth. Swigert space dock, yes. Then you can also transfer to docked at Venus. Okay. Have you transfer to the space dock as well. Swigert space dock, Delta P expenditure. Keep our cost a little bit low, and let's see how Earth Defense Fleet's gonna do. Arrivals in March, so it should be any time now. Okay, we outnumber them. Should be fine. Get us some more exotics. Let's engage. They're going to try to run. Last time we used 0.5. Let's do 1 KPS. Let's see if they know our bid here. Both fleets spend. Okay, so they just bid more in whatever they do. Now they're going to go away now. So that's Victor 154. Go back to Swigert. Respawn arrival. Completes transferred. Okay.
I will help them.
They're just gonna avoid us, but they're doing Earth surveillance. I don't really care.
Lending my expertise.
They ran. Whatever.
Offering assistance.
We don't mind. BDS Spylight. Let's do leverage for public campaign. Sure. All right. Looks like we're still working on anyway. Not much time has passed. We're gonna let that churn through. I thought we were gonna have a fight, but the aliens just outrun us. So, whatever. We have to fight them in equal numbers for them to actually give us a chance. But that is fine. Still have a larger fleet arriving eventually. But nothing that we need to be super concerned about with our main stuff. Even if we lose everything in Earth orbit, we'll still be fine. Because we have Mercury as our backup. So that's all fine. Turning to our tech, and I'll bring you guys back once we have an update. Alright, we are mere moments away from completing the antimatter propulsion project. So this should get done pretty soon. It's going to give us
Offering
some
support.
nice
Securing our
options for
interests.
drives and things, but I really...
Offering assistance.
Space is just
Lending
like
my expertise.
Please give
Lending
me
my expertise.
the thing I need. We're going to get plasma weapons, because why not get plasma weapons? But this should be everything we need for... We have antimatter propulsion. We need interstellar launch facility. Let that become available to me, please. We've also combined
We're
all of
winning their
our
hearts
fleets
and
together. We
minds.
have a 9.4K strength fleet, which is quite nice, quite strong. Takes everything we have to resupply this stuff, though. Like, I've put so many fistiles into this fleet. Low lunar orbits. Yeah, like, let's just see. Definitely really hard to supply these dreadnoughts, man. Very expensive. Oh, there it is. Interstellar launch facility. Let's find that right away. That's a faction project. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop off everything. Hard focus on one of these. It'll get done. 747 a day. Project details. There's another fission system for us. You can see because we aren't doing a little bit of everything, we've actually dropped a lot in our research production. So you do get a bonus from actually splitting projects. That's a good way to confirm it when you have this much research. Interstellar launch facility, 50,000. let's get building. All right, while this is happening, I want to go... Where does this have to be? Let me read this again. Only built on stations and not surface bases. So let's go ahead and go to Mercury. It needs 5,000 is the number? 5,000? Yes, 5,000 power. Let's go to Mercury. Get me a ring. 2 times the normal mass. Let's do medium Mercury orbit. Manage OSHA. This is going to be OSHA launch pad. If I can spell launch pad. It's 5,000, so let's get our solar farms up and running. All right. Now with the rest of this, we need to make some things available. First things first, I want to throw out an agricultural complex or 2. And then let's go ahead and try to get ourselves some battle stations. And then with the rest of these, let's go ahead and get the manufacturing complex. So at least get 2 of these. This actually worked out perfectly, I think. And we have room for one more thing here, so let's get a solar farm here. We'll build our launch hab right there. Alright, this will all get built. It'll all get built prior to our thing actually being done here. We should have enough...
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
to get this
I
through,
will
right?
help them.
29th of March
Offering support.
of this year. We're actually going to go through that really fast. When does this launch pad finish? At least going to get finished in March.
Violence is abating.
January 2044. Okay,
Violence
so
is
a
abating.
whole fucking year
Things are cooling off.
for most of them. These will get done in April. So we'll have the power for everything except for the nano factories. Which is a shame. You would think these could get built faster if, like, considering we have the space commands in orbit and we have the other stuff nearby. I don't even know if we can actually build this launch facility. We have available everything except for the exotics, and that's what's going to be interesting here, is if we can build it without the exotics. So what we're going to do, we're going to let this research. We do have an army landing in March, so I'll probably bring you guys back to see where that army lands. But other than that, we're doing all right. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, here we go. Now is the moment of truth. We're about to finish our interstellar launch facility. Let's let this turn through. All right, now let's go ahead and split our production again to the other options that we had. Split everything a little bit equally here. All right, there's the interstellar launch facility. Let's go for global ambition. We've slowly encroached upon our point cap yet again, just by having a lot of focuses here. So let's do 2 in everything and then 1 in this one again. Yeah, this will be fine. Whatever. Let's go ahead and go to Ochoa Launchpad. And to build in space, I need 48,000 boost. Damn, okay. That's to get all the exotics there. Can I trade for that boost? It's possible. Is it easier to get the exotics? Oh, the base cost, the 35. That's what's expensive, is the raw materials. I see. It's not the actual exotics. Which means I need to make a deal with somebody. Let's try to find the resistance. Okay, that actually helps me a lot
We'll be
here.
ready for new orders soon.
Didn't realize I was so far over with the base metals. That's the thing about building it there. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let's try to see if we can find someone from the resistance. We're at war with the servants. They won't want to talk to us.
Investigating target.
Side, I need to find everybody who's in there. By the way, you might notice
Eyes on target.
this counselor's different.
Ready for
The old
orders.
counselor got assassinated. She's no longer with us. So they're gone. Jakarta, and then I want to
Tracking
know
target.
from the
Ready for
European
orders.
Union. Let's do Nelson.
Ready.
in Paris.
We'll see what they're up to.
All right, this is our moment. Confirm it. Lock it in. Let's figure out what's going on here. Up to 11K research. So powerful. Science
Offering
is the way to
support.
go in this game.
We've
we
got
know.
some intel on our target.
Works for the servants. That's not who we want. Just double check and see what's our relations. Tolerance, war, 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 and war. So we need to find a resistance member.
Surveillance complete.
Not their servants. Fuck, okay.
I don't care if they are 2 ways or 200.
Fusion reactor,
We've
whatever.
got some intel on our target.
Servants, they don't care about servants. Damn. We can't find any
The people will
non-servant.
come to our side.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
That's troubling. But we have options, right? The other options that I just wait and see, because as we wait, we should have that timer come down, right? On the Ochoa launch pad. It's down to 46K. Yeah, 35K. It's going to take us a year or so to get up to that. We have everything else we need. Actually, we have everything for the building space. That's all for the exotics at 46K. That's tragic. That's actually terrible. Oh, no. Okay, so we need to get exotics then. Or just save up our boost an insane amount. Alright, I guess what we'll do is when this fleet arrives, we're going to engage them. This is the carriers they're landing. We're going to engage them and try to get some exotics. We've got to save up for 500 of those damn things. That's going to be rough. Elsewhere, let's also do more investments into boost. It'll help bridge the gap. Go and drop this down to 1. We don't need more mission control right now. Alright, what else can we do to get boost? Because 42K is a lot. Very unlikely we'll be able to get all of that stuff. Okay. Is it possible to buy boost off people? I know we can. I just don't know if these guys have enough of it. Nowhere to get us to that number. Looks like we're going hunting for exotics then. Okay, well, I'll bring you guys back once we need to fight these ships over here. I don't know where we're going to get a huge amount of exotics. I might have to start adding salvage to our different pieces. It's hard because the higher level ships also need exotics, right? Yeah, now I got to construct the interstellar launching laser. How much would it cost if I did it just like at Terra? I need it to... What about... Let's look at the Shuttleworth Resort, right? Interstellar launch facility. Only 29K. Can I just like slot this in? No, we don't have enough to do it. It's the 500 exotics that's really rough. Getting those 500 up there is a lot. It's actually cost the exotics no matter what. You can't get out of that. So we got to get mass exotics. Okay, well, damn. Looks like we need to do some fights. So we also need to redesign our... Oh, okay. This changes things. I don't think on this. I think what we're going to need to do is we need to start making these super colliders. This way we can generate some antimatter. And those antimatter will let us do better ship classes, I think. So if we look over at ship design, let's say we want to do a Titan class and start building these bad boys out. Right now we have some stuff that's going to cost us, the hybrid armor is what's causing us some problems with our those things. These are level 500 just for the penetrator class. If we go defender class, it gets to 362. Okay. Transport 495, outer system colony ship. Alright, we're going to start to make a fleet that can go and hunt aliens, is what we've learned here. Damn, this is going to be really tough. Alright, I'm going to think on this. We're going to call this one here for now. We now know what we need to do to complete this stuff, so let's go ahead and dial back our global investment. Time to catch up on all of our faction focuses and really start getting into space. So I think we still need to take over all of Mars. Yeah, gotta take over Mars, gotta take over most of the asteroids. Maybe leave the Earth fleets behind. Okay, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna cut this one here. Next episode, we're gonna catch that fleet that's coming into Earth orbit, and then we're gonna start seeing what we need to do to get our ships up to snuff to fight against the aliens and start getting our exotic count up. I can't spend exotics on our ship; it just doesn't make sense when we need 500 of them to finish our mission. Yeah, just one last time, double checking. We need. Yeah, you have to have 500 exotics no matter what you need here. Even to build it in space, it's still 500. So gotta grind those. Probably need to make a scavenger ship. Let me. I'll think on it. For now, we're calling here. If you guys enjoyed, I've been Sean, the Smooth Screeners, and as always, I'll catch you next one. Later.